Stop ignoring your health and basic self-care as a business owner, because your body is the boss. Nothing and nobody other than your body is the boss, not your bills, not your clients, not the money, not the economy, not anyone around you, above, below, behind, or in front of you. Your body is the boss, and you need to stop neglecting your basic self-care. I'm calling you out. I love you, and I'm here to call you out. Sensei Victoria Whitfield from strategicmeditation.com, where I help impact-driven entrepreneurs and leaders get and stay grounded and clear in mind, body, and business. This is another episode of our Business Energy Flow Forecast, where it is my honor to help you on a week-to-week basis set your mind right at the beginning of the day, right? Each and every work day throughout the week. Bookmark this video so that you could come back and replay it as you get ready in the morning, during your morning journaling and meditation time, absolutely, or as you're brushing your teeth and putting on your makeup or getting your reps in at the gym. Make sure that you bookmark this page so that you come back to re-listen, refresh, and reset your mindset at the beginning of the day each day. This is the second in our 4-episode sprint around the problem of us mentally overcomplicating things, right? We're getting into our heads, and that mental dysfunction, that mental overcorrection and mental overcompensation is causing us to self-sabotage. And how we're looking at in particular today is around your basic self-care. We want to talk about that. And of course, we're going to receive support, the body of evidence to support this as a topic and something that you need to look at and be vigilant about today, each day this week, from science, history, and spirit. As always, we want to have that grounded support so that when we receive these messages from intuition, etc., that we know, oh, okay, this is why, this is how. Is this helpful? By the way, comment below. Let me know if you have been following me for some time, or also let me know if you're new to the channel. Thank you so much. Sending you so much love. Make sure you hit like so that the algorithm knows that this is valuable information, that more people should hear about it, or better yet, hit share and share this on your platform so that more of our sisters and brothers in business take care of their basic self-care health needs. Because holy crap, when you work to lead and support other people, there's even a book on this. You as a leader come last. Leaders come last. And I love Simon Sinek. I gave him a big hug. He smells amazing when I met him, and he signed that book for me. Leaders eat last. But okay, that comes from the military, and so that keeps us as leaders, people who support others, humble, and remember to make sure that everyone is fed and taken care of first. But what if when it's time for the leader to eat, even though you're last to the chow line, like to keep the military image, you don't? Because, oh, I'm too busy, I gotta go, I gotta hurry up. Oh, so-and-so needs me over here, so I'm not going to nourish myself. I'm gonna run myself into the ground because I'm noble, because I'm humble, because I wanna help everybody, because I'm open to being a martyr. It's okay if I burn out in serving the purpose that God and Spirit and Source called me to. It's okay if I burn out super fast rather than burn for a long time, shining my light like the sun. No. I want to burn bright and fizzle out because I gotta, all of the I of the ego is messing with our respect for our bodies as our instruments for positive impact and influence. Your body is the boss. If your body was the boss of you, oh, nobody's the boss of me. That's why I'm a business owner. That's why I'm an entrepreneur. That's why I'm a contractor. That's why I'm a stay-at-home mom. That's why I'm a stay-at-home dad. That's why I'm single and childless by choice, or whatever your version of this. Nobody's the boss of me except for your body when your health breaks down because you didn't go for the checkup, because you didn't eat clean, because you didn't get your steps and reps in for the day, because you didn't take a chill pill, because you didn't take care of your mind, you didn't make time for filling your soul. So we self-sabotage by saying, oh, self-care, that's just like, whatever, that's an elective, that's not important, that's a non-essential, right? Calling self-care non-essential is like calling gas in your car non-essential. Well, I have the whole car. I'm just going to drive. No. Eventually, you're going to be driving on E, which is empty. And when you're empty, eventually you're going to break down. And you won't be able to get from point A to point B. I love you. I'm telling you this because I love you. I hope you understand that. Comment below. Is it all right if I ball bust for a little bit? I'm from Jersey. I can't help ball busting. People that I love, this is how we express our care for other people, as we tell the truth. On the East Coast of the United States, we're jerks, but we're gonna love you with all of the truth and jerkfulness that we got. Right? Be kind to yourself. You gotta take care of you. Nobody can take care of you like you can. Basic. By the way, shout out to all of my software programmers who really know what's basic, right? I learned how to code in, I think it was True Basic as well as Visual Basic. I remember that. BASIC. Beginner's All-Purpose Symbolic Instruction Code. The foundational building blocks of the system is what's basic. The foundational building blocks. If you know basic, you know all of the rest of the ability to build as a software engineer. So when I say stop neglecting your basic self-care, this is your foundation, your unique recipe for how to be the most effective, most radiant, resilient, most impactful and influential version of yourself, so that you are performing at optimal levels, eating for optimal performance, moving for optimal performance, sleeping for optimal performance, right? Resting for optimal performance, and getting up off that butt and doing something and optimally performing, right? Giving grace for optimal performance. And so it is. I will. So let's read the article. Today we have American Express. Let's go. From 2023, The Importance of Mental Health for Small Business Owners, by Dana Chandler. In 2022, IncFile, a business service provider, surveyed over 2,000 business owners, consultants, and freelancers across 13 industries and found that 20% of small business owners are experiencing poor mental health. The survey also found nearly 65% of small business owners have experienced anxiety, and over 50% suffered from depression, while 49% of those surveyed said they suffered pandemic-related anxiety, depression, and other mental health problems. 35% stated they had these issues on a chronic and ongoing basis before the pandemic. So officially, right, it's 2024, going on 2025 now. You can't blame, oh yeah, I got my COVID fat, I got my COVID depression, I got pandemic, blues, blah, blah, blah. That's out. That's gone. You got it. Nope, 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 nope. We're moving on. We turned the page on that. Business owners are also addressing the issues with themselves and for their employees, with the survey stating that 77% say they now prioritize mental health care. Okay, so now we care. Important. But how does poor mental health manifest for small business owners? How do you know you're experiencing mental health challenges? Signs of poor mental health in small business owners. Charlotte McCulloch from Centerpiece Couples Family Therapy in Florida sees many small business owner clients. She says her clients are high-functioning, well-educated people whose lives are unraveling because they're not confronting the stressors of business ownership well, and that reflects on their family lives. Mental health, quote, she says, mental health involves thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. They're missing important family engagements and those of organizations they are part of. They're losing connections with others, end quote. Those poor relationships, which include business connections, are driven by her client's mental state. Quote, I've seen many unable to regulate emotionally because they're so depressed and filled with so much anxiety. Does that sound familiar? End quote. But despite being in this mental position, they do what's necessary to appear well, right? Put on a happy face externally and keep the business going. Quote, they're showing up to the business, she says, and doing what's necessary to keep it functioning, end quote. In business owners' silent moments while they're experiencing anxiety and depression, she says they're also suffering with stomach aches, headaches, and other health issues. Instead of getting help, however, they're engaging in behaviors to help them feel less dysregulated, says McCulloch. They're looking for ways to disconnect. So they may occupy themselves with binging, from entertainment to food and shopping, and even on idle time, or restricting behaviors, such as limiting or cutting ties with others. Quote, these are coping tools small business owners use because they don't have others and often aren't getting mental health support. Tying this back to basics. The basics are thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. The basics of mental health: thoughts, emotions, behaviors. How are your thoughts? How are your emotions? How are your behaviors? Also, checking out how that then affects your relationships and how that also affects your physicality, right? With the stomachs and the headaches that she was mentioning. If we don't cover our basics, if we don't take care of ourselves, it's going to negatively affect our relationships. And that's important to everybody as human beings. Last week I said you could swap out business owners for human beings, right? And this just applies to everybody, right? Whoever's watching. But we're focusing on business owners in particular, right? Entrepreneurs, like myself and all of my clients, and all of our members on school. Uniquely for those of us who are business owners, who are entrepreneurs, who serve others for a living, negatively affecting our relationships is a huge problem. We cannot afford to compromise our relationships and our reputation. So if we ourselves, if you yourself, if I myself, if we are not taking care of our health, that's compromising, ourselves. And then because we ourselves are compromised, that compromises our relationships. And then uniquely as entrepreneurs and business owners, that then compromises our money, because money comes from people, right? If you got to make $1 out of 15 cents, you're not going to pull it out of thin air. You're going to pull it out of the relationships and how you serve others, the value that you add to others. But the basic foundation of receiving value is being able to give value. And if you cannot give value because you have reduced your value, right? You did not invest in your morning walk. You did not invest, I'm using that term. You did not invest in eating clean food for your body type. I don't care what diet you're on or your sensitivities. Nobody knows but your boss, meaning your body, what the right food, what the right movement is for you. Internally, your intuition knows you should have moved today. Your intuition knows you shouldn't have ate that, you shouldn't have drank that today, right? Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. When we abandon our basic needs like this over and over and over again, it eats away at our souls. And the less soul power you have, the less gas you have in your tank to continue to fight the good fight. Be kind to yourself. You deserve better. But who that better is going to come from is you. With that, let's head on over to Napoleon Hill. Think and Grow Rich, the chapter on autosuggestion. Let's get some more inspiration around getting back to basics. Remember, therefore, when reading aloud the statement of your desire, right? Your morning affirmation, for example, or your goal statement, your mission, vision, values. When reading aloud the statement of your desire, through which you are endeavoring to develop a money consciousness, that the mere reading of words is of no consequence unless you mix emotion or feeling with your words. Your subconscious mind recognizes and acts only upon thoughts that have been well mixed with emotion or feeling. This is a fact of such importance as to warrant repetition, because the lack of understanding of this is the main reason why the majority of people who try to apply the principle of autosuggestion, meaning self-influence, doing your affirmations, the majority of people who try to apply the principle of autosuggestion get no desirable results. Plain, unemotional words do not influence the subconscious mind. You will get no appreciable results until you learn to reach your subconscious minds with thoughts or spoken words that have been well emotionalized with belief. Tying this back to getting back to basics and the article from American Express. Your mental health is foundationally supported by your feelings and you planting positive feeling seeds like we talked about last week. What matters most is how you feel. If the thoughts that you're thinking are negative thoughts, they're going to produce negative feelings emotionally. And those negative emotional feelings are going to produce negative physical feelings. And those negative physical feelings are going to produce negative behavioral patterns, negative actions. And those negative actions are going to produce negative results. Come back up the chain of command. And what matters most is how you feel. You've got to get your emotions in line. So when you're saying what you want to do, like, oh yeah, I own a business, or oh yeah, I help people, you need to say that with positive feeling, and you need to repeat that over, or I'm worthy, or I believe that I can find somebody. There's somebody out there for me, versus, yeah, I own a business. Yeah, I own a business. God, I help people. Ugh. Yeah, somebody's out there for me. I believe I'm worthy. All of that negative subtext is in the feeling. And the subtext is what your subconscious picks up on. Sucks it up, soaks it up like a sponge. And that's what you're fueling your body, yourself, your energy, and your business with, is negativity. From all of those negative feelings, all of that doubt, the little inner teenager of like, yeah, you don't really know what you're talking about, Victoria. You're just full of... the inner naysayer within all of us. The peanut gallery. Tell me I'm not the only one that has one. Comment below. I'm curious, right? Be kind to yourself if that's a situation where you're really trying to go for things, but you don't have the energy for it. This is your reminder to get back to basics. Health, wealth, and love. Basics. What are your basic self-care needs in health, wealth, and love? Write them down. Write them in the comments section so that we can support each other. Or send them to me, team@victoriawhitfield.com. I'd love to hear it. Let's get clear on what you need, okay? Let's you get clear on what you need. Let the boss, your body, tell you what needs to get done. And then do what the boss says, your body being the boss, okay? Let's turn to spirit. With that in mind, for the tarot card pull of the day, so that is the King of Earth. The King of Earth as a challenger. King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical. It's upside down, which means you are challenged to be. Challenged meaning not doing a very good job at it, and challenged meaning you are invited to be. Generous, professional, responsible, and practical. A successful time. It's upside down, so is it? Am I really being successful, Victoria? Confidently accept opportunities you're offered. I don't know. I'm too tired. Victoria, I'm tired. I'm stressed. I'm exhausted. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to do, right? The Midas touch. I have the Midas touch, Victoria. Y'all are crazy. First of all, for, again, the little angry, rebellious teenager in all of us that wants to say, this is total BS. I love you, and you're welcome to be here. Sit down. The adults are talking. Gone to the children's table. Because this card still showed up. Earth has to do with how we take care of the suit of Earth, our resources of time, money, energy, space, and relationships. Okay? And the King of Earth, that is the ruler, not just the conqueror and acquirer of earth, but I'm talking about a king that you're like, yeah, I love that. I'm so proud to serve that king because he takes such good care of me, of us, of our country, right? The king of earth. You are called, challenged to be by spirit, the king of earth in your life. You have got to rule and take care of the resources of your time, money, energy, space, and relationships. You need to take care of your relationships, your energy, your time, your money, your space, like your physical space, and your physical body. You've got to take care of it. You're being challenged. You're being called to take the throne and rule and have dominion and positive governance, trustworthy governance of all that has been placed under your care, your kingship, your queenship, right? The queen makes sure that everyone is nourished in her queendom. The king makes sure everyone is provided for and happy in his kingdom. You can't call yourself the king or queen of your life if you aren't taking care of the basics. And spirit is challenging you to step up today and this week in particular. I will read. So again, upside down, challenger. This is a successful time. This is a successful time for you. It is. Your current projects will go well. You may be promoted or offered a higher salary. Your talents and skills will bring rewards for you and others. Accept the opportunities offered you and have confidence that you will succeed. For people, this is someone describing you, someone with outstanding business skills. You are someone who is good with money and can provide excellent advice. You are a person who has been successful in a career and you are now enjoying the finer things in life. You are professional. You are generous. You are responsible. You are practical. You are competent. Additional meanings of this card. You do have the Midas touch. You are the captain of the industry. You are an employer. You do have financial security. Why am I saying it with such emphasis? It's because it's upside down. Because all of the monkeys in the peanut gallery running amok inside of your head because the basics are not being covered, right, are trying to convince you of the opposite, that you have, instead of the Midas touch, you have the stank touch, right? Instead of being generous, you are stingy and you can never get ahead. All of the things. No, heed the words of spirit speaking life over you. And stop resisting it, because the more that you keep neglecting taking care of your basic needs, the more opportunities you're missing for advancement. And I'm talking not in the future. I'm talking today and this week in particular. This week is a massive flow of abundance. This is the Pentacles, which represents coins, money, in the traditional tarot. So there is a tremendous flow of opportunity that you are unable or resisting, maybe even self-sabotaging your access to. You're not scooping that up because you aren't taking care of yourself. Stop it. Get out and walk. Eat clean. Stop putting that trash in your mouth. Put it down. You are not a trash can. So stop eating and drinking things that are trash. You are not trash. You are absolutely precious. You are organic. So why don't you eat and drink like it? You wouldn't give to a baby, a newborn baby, what you're putting in your body right now. Stop. You are just as precious and you are just as innocent in the eyes of spirit. Let me get off that soapbox. Oh my gosh. y'all. I hope this is helpful. Comment below or forward this to somebody who needs that smack upside the head. I love you, and I'm trying my best to love on you as hard as possible. Your action step for the day is, of course, a strategic meditation. Join us in On Skool. skool.com / all one word, Be Visionary Movement. Be with one E. BE, Visionary Movement. All one word. And when you join, this month in particular, we're doing a BOGO. So if you buy one, right, you sign up and subscribe for one monthly membership, you'll get a free 10 card tarot reading, 10 card spread, and that'll be emailed, audio recorded and emailed to you. And if you buy one annual subscription membership, then you will get one live phone call or in-person, phone or in-person session with yours truly for energy clearing, channeling, and support in your life and business. So join us on Skool. But for those of you who are on Skool, the strategic meditation of the day is, get ready to type this in for your search bar on Skool app. Pause powerfully, awareness alignment. Pause powerfully, awareness alignment meditation. It's in the mental clarity meditation section. It's 21 minutes. And so the reason why we do strategic meditations, we do that first before we go to take a targeted action, because we want to be ready to perform at optimal levels. And you got to get your mind right before you set out. That's why we do that. So with that, pausing powerfully, awareness alignment, we have to embody our ability to be aligned and powerful so that we have the courage to meet our own basic needs. Sometimes we're not taking that time to pause in our own power, and we don't feel it in our bodies, because we've talked, right, for a little over half an hour now about how important your basic self-care needs. But if you don't feel it, if you aren't in alignment with that, then all of this is for naught. And that's why we practice strategic meditation, so that you get the learning on the inside. Get into it. Don't just talk about it. Don't just plan to prepare, to plan, to prep. No, it's go time. Go do the strategic meditations. 21 minutes. Now you see, you click on over in your Skool app so that you can get that and feel into your alignment, feel into your inner power, so that you respect that, yes, my body is the boss, and I respect the resources that I have at my disposal. I'm here to make an impact and be of positive influence. And in order to do that, I'm going to take care of myself first. Put the oxygen mask on first before helping others, right? As they say on every airline. I'm going to honor that. So with that, we've come to the end of this video. You hear all of that about basic self-care and all this yada yada. Victoria, I love the beginner's all-purpose symbolic code. Great, blah, 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 blah. I'm so confused. If you have more questions now, or you're more curious to learn more, right, and work together, make sure that you head on over to victoriawhitfield.com / contact, fill out the form there, right, so that you can hop on my calendar. That's going to help you get there. Or you can click the link in the description, any of the links in the description of this video, whether you're watching on YouTube or in a mail on my email list. But reach out. Don't try to figure it out on your own. I'm here to help. I'm not here to entertain you, even though I am entertaining. I get it. Thank you. And we're here to get to work. Let's work together. Mwah. So looking forward to speaking to you soon. Remember, you do not have to lose your glow as you grow in life and business. We'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.